Hello everyone, Scott Golightly, estate planning attorney in Richmond's West End. For you small business owners with business partners, there's a good chance that at some point, one or more of the owners may no longer want to be involved in the business, whether by choice, death, bankruptcy, or divorce. It's important for business owners to plan for this in advance, and the best way to do this is what we call a buy-sell agreement. Now, a buy-sell agreement is a contract between business owners that dictates who can buy a departing owner's share of the business and establishes a fair price for the owner's interest. Here are some really good reasons that you as a business owner need a buy-sell agreement. First, you should be able to choose your business partners. If you don't have a buy-sell agreement, a partner's interest in the business can be transferred to third parties for a variety of reasons. For example, your partner decides to sell, goes bankrupt and is forced to sell, dies or gets divorced, and her spouse ends up with some or all of the interest. Do you really want to be in business with the newly divorced or deceased partner's spouse? Probably not. Second, if your partner decides she no longer wants to be involved in the business, you have a way of obtaining her interest in the company so that she can't continue to influence the business after she's no longer involved. Buy-sell agreements often provide that if an owner-employee were to become no longer employed by the company, that owner-employee must sell her interest back to the company or the other owners at an agreed-upon price. Third, if you want to leave the business, you have a way of fixing a fair price for your interest. Again, since a buy-sell agreement sets out how to determine the fair price for the interest of a departing owner, you can eliminate potential disputes by agreeing in advance what is a fair valuation. Be careful though, if the valuation method is not well thought out and updated regularly, you could end up being unable to get a fair price on your interest of the company on your way out the door. Fourth, now look, the time when somebody leaves a company is not the time to negotiate the fair value of a business. As you probably can imagine, partings are often awkward and sometimes downright unpleasant. I've seen emotions run very high, making it nearly impossible for careful and thoughtful discussion of how to resolve business disagreements. Business owners must agree on business valuation or a mechanism for it early on, preferably while they're still getting along. Lastly, a buy-sell agreement can protect your family. One of the most likely reasons why you may need to leave your company or transfer your interests is upon your death or disability. At this point, you simply won't be capable of negotiating on behalf of your family. Your family will need and deserves to be paid the fair value of your interest. If there's no buy-sell agreement in place, the surviving owners may be reluctant to pay a fair amount for your interest and are likely to negotiate against your family members. A buy-sell agreement provides an agreed and predetermined method of making sure that the work that you put into your business takes care of the people you care about most. Now, buy-sell agreements are a crucial part of business planning for any venture that's owned by multiple parties. They can be used for corporations, limited liability companies, and partnerships. Drafting one of these shouldn't be put off, because if you don't put one in place at the outset, you're unlikely to do so until these issues arise, which, as we said before, is not the best time to try to negotiate one of these agreements. I really appreciate you watching this video today, and give us a call or shoot us an email if we can be of service with your company's buy-sell agreement. We'd be happy to help.